Truman, no, we finna win it, cause I'm about to lose it. I don't give a computers is putin', I go off.
Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And off we go in Santa Clara. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Second down now, 7 to go. Going run again with McCaffrey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing now on 1st down. He's on the move. It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Javon Dexter escorted into the ground. McCaffrey on 3rd down. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They stick with McCaffrey, and he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Forced out to his right. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that means 3rd down coming up.
Well, that throw just gets away from the quarterback a little bit, and he couldn't stay in the field to play. It's tough to blame him, though. He's got to leave the pocket, and he really had some tough circumstances to try and push that one down the field.
Here we go.
To the air, 3rd and long. This complete to Colt. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll throw on 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. McCaffrey. Gets in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. He's got the squiver. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he's stopped. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. Searches from the pocket. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That's thrown in the direction of DJ Moore. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Escapes out to the... Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And the 49ers will go on offense. Play action on 1st down. Culp with a catch. And he's able to move it past the 45 before going out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing from the gun here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Returnable from the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And the 49ers get there and take him down. Working quickly here. 3rd down. Here's Williams. Puts his body on the line, and he got it. Offense in the hurry up here. 1st down. Here's Swift. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 42. Komet brings it in. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. Our score, 14-0. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Williams from the gun. Getting out to his left. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears start to fight back with their first points of this game. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. From his own end zone, here we go. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. No one around. He's got space. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Best run games in this league at balance can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Here we go.
1st down read option. He keeps it running right. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Buys time, rolling right. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And no turnover, it's going to stay with the offense.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough third down here. Dropping back to throw. Take it in on the right side, but the lateral goes haywire. Fumble. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. And they finally drag him down, but not until after a very nice return.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field with the takeaway, but they add a nice little present onto the end of it for their teammates who start this possession with much better field position.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And he's got it down into the red zone at the 16. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. Working quickly here. Going run again with Swift. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Quick throw finds about right. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And he breaks even on the decision to leave the end zone by getting that to the 30 before going out. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bob. Let's go.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Offense in the hurry up here. 2nd and 1. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. But my hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
60 Eagles, 60.
He'll go. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
First down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing now from the gun. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
18 rep, 18 rep. Tag.
to throw here on first down. Chased out to his right. What a hit, and the ball's loose. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. They get 13 on the pickup, and that's a 49er first down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He's on the move. He's keeping it.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, denies the first down.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the gun on 3rd down. Escapes, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The 49ers will add to their lead at the end of the half. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers drive their lead to 11. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Williams to throw on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Williams thrown again here on 2nd down. Flush down out to his left. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first. Back to throw it. A massive shot towards the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Offense up to the line fast. On third down, here's Swift. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Working quickly here. On fourth down, it's Williams. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it deep downfield. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he'll get down to the 21-yard line before he's stopped. Offense in the hurry up here. Staying grounded with Swift. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Buying some time left. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Williams throwing on 4th. Catch is made in close. And this is down all the way to the 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Swift. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there,
fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. This from just 23 yards away. Carney's kick is good. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And they had that one contained right at the line. Javon Dexter escorted him to the ground. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Escapes out to the left. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's out of bounds up at midfield. That one hits for 30. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. From midfield now. On the move, headed right. He'll fling it deep down the middle. Brought in inside the 20. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
First down from the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. Oh, no, he lost control of another one. And out of bounds inside the 5. Ooh, the sideline saves him there. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You could almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
The Bears decide to call their first timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
It's second and goal.
Here we go, shot.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. McCaffrey. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up 4th and goal.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's 49ers football, and we'll see if they can close things out for a win. This is biggest moment of the game so far. An important field goal try here. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And a well-timed fake leads to a touchdown. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, I'd say some frustrations at the deficit bleeding over onto the field as they get rung up for the personal foul.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Frustration and emotion, right? You got to play with emotion, but you can't let emotion play you, and especially when you're digging out of a hole like they are.
Fields the hard squib kick. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll head out of bounds at the opponent's 35. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Now here's Williams. He has it at the 5. Touchdown, Chicago. Now a point after to bring it back within 1 score. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th. A lot's got to go right to tie this up now. Need a touchdown and a 2-point try, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, got to recover this kick. And the 49ers are able to cover the kick. Well, the good news is, still a decent bit of time left. Maybe a little quick on the draw to dial up that onside kick.
Yeah, you know what happens, Kate, in these moments, right? We've been doing this for a while, and you see my brain just going to overdrive, trying to peel back the layers as to why you would make that decision. And ultimately, I think it's because you don't trust your defense against this offense. That's a big risk to take. And now, unfortunately, you've set this offense up for success.
Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Going run again with McCaffrey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. And the Bears showing dive for this 3rd down play. They stick with McCaffrey. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Returning it from the 4. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. Caught for big yards on the right side. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Komet brings it in. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 47. Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Working quickly here. 1st down throw by Williams. Completed here to Komet. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. 1st down, Williams. Getting out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Chased out to his right. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Williams to throw on third. Has it in close. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now within one score in the fourth. It's a Roma Dudes a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
18 The Bears will line up for the two-point conversion.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And he's got it. That gets him two and puts them within a field goal here late.
31, Bears 28.
Now this could be the game right here. Down a score, they need to get this ball back. And the 49ers are able to cover the kick.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a 49er first down. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. And they'll take a knee.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after two straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, go!
He's back to throw. He's on the move. Now he'll heave this one. He's